You're looking for that perfect woman. You know, you're in MGTOW, so you're definitely growing and developing yourself in the eight healths, um, which is real cool. I appreciate the fact that you're actually taking the time and opportunity to really grow and develop yourself as a man. If you're a young man, early 20s, mid 20s, you have that potential to really get into your stride where you have both time and money, where which means you by your mid 30s, you by your mid 20s you're well on your way to having time and money or a good lifestyle. um, Even if you've been rejected in the past or you had failed relationships in the past, a lot of times one of the things you need to consider when seeking out a woman is that perfect woman. Who is that perfect woman? And although nobody is perfect in this world, the idea of a perfect woman, you should think about it in the sense of who this person is, especially if you want to have a family and stuff. Because modern women, for some reason, are caught up with the social media stuff, posting Instagram pictures and whatnot, a lot of times provocative pictures, because they want to get notice and attention. That's a selfish thing. You really don't want to mess with a woman who's selfish. I've talked about it in other videos, but in this video, I want to really bring it up um, more in the forefront in this regard. The perfect woman would typically would be the woman that is easy to be around. She's your peace. You don't have a problem going home to her. But more importantly than all that peaceful stuff, she has a great sense of duty and responsibility. Understand the responsibility, right? And takes great pleasure in raising the next generation, your offspring, her offspring. Okay? She takes great pleasure in that. Um, because if you have children, you're in a relationship, you have children. This goes for you, men and women. If you're a woman watching this, you can answer in the comment section down below. What has more value? Chasing money and likes on Instagram, you're chasing money, a career, that independence that you're looking for, or raising the next generation of kids, raising the future, which carries more weight? And fellas, if the woman thinks chasing money, the bag and all that stuff, or finding the financially rich guy, the rich man, the 1%ers, the 10%ers of men, that's really not a perfect woman. you know that's going to come with a lot of misery. A lot of misery. However, if you have a woman that's willing to stay in the background, she's not selfish but selfless, and she understands the significance of raising the next generation of kids, that's the woman you want to marry. That's the woman you want to mess with. All right? Because that woman has her priorities right. She knows how to cook. And I'm not talking about just being able to cook food that tastes good, but she truly understands the value of nutrition. Because if she's serious about raising the next generation of kids, nutrition is a big factor in that, because nutrition affect health, both in you as a man and her as a woman. As you all get older in life, if she's feeding you all nutritious food and controlling that aspect of life in the home, you would be healthy as a man. You'll be able to go out there and work harder. You'll be able to provide. You'll be able to protect. If you have to get in a physical altercation, you will still be able to protect. You can protect her by providing the home and all this stuff. So you're protecting the family from weather, the elements, the shortcomings that come with modern life. You'll be able to provide all the conveniences in that regard, and thus protect not only the physical aspect of being a woman or having a family, but all the healths, all eight healths. It is that critical. And if a lot of women, kind of downplay or devalue the importance of actually taking care of the physical family. and downplay or don't even think about the significance of raising the next generation of kids. And if you out there working and doing whatever you have to do, you don't have that time to raise the kids. And you can teach them certain things along the way when on the weekends or when you're off, you know. But for the most part, if the woman is selfless and can and she takes on the role of being a true woman, a true wife, a true mother, you know, she would have no problems walking away from the big, you know, the high income earners, the 10% of the population. She would have no problems stepping out of the social media platforms and stuff where she's presenting herself in a provocative way, and then these kids are growing up having to deal with the fact that, especially if their friends, especially when they're older, see pictures of their mother plastered all over social media, half naked and stuff. Now they want to have sex with their mother, you know, because that's how she's presenting herself. These are the kind of women you want to avoid. The things that women do, even the things that you do as a man, has lifelong consequences. So be careful of some of the stuff that you're putting out there. But again, the perfect woman is a woman who is selfless and understands the value of raising the next generation, her offspring, your offspring. And she's willing to take the back seat to everything else and to support you in the task that you're doing by raising the next generation of kids with, of course, some input from you, because you need that masculine input as well. But for the most part, in modern times, because, you know, back in the day, men could take the kids to the field and they're there with the man, so they learn stuff like that. But in modern times, men go off to work in an office somewhere, they go construction, whatever it is, so they're not really around, the kids are not really around the fathers as much, except on the weekend and in the evenings. So because of the dynamics of the workplace environment now, women has to take on more responsibility of raising these kids. And if they don't value it or understand the value of raising the next generation of kids, those are the women you need to avoid, because they're more selfish than selfless, and it comes with a lot of consequences. And most of the times, because of that selfishness, relationships fail. Now, I'm not saying that men don't contribute to failed relationships too. We all contribute something to it. And being in MGTOW, you're allowed to address some of those things, be more aware, and can work on some of those things on the psychological level and behavioral level. Behavioral meaning, well, you know, practice. So if you have any questions, ask it in the comment section down below. Like and subscribe. Share the video if you think it's going to benefit somebody. And hit the notification bell. Please subscribe. It's quite motivating when I see the subscriptions. So I can put on more, I can put on more content, quality content, hopefully. I don't want to fall into the trap of just regurgitating garbage. You'll have a good day.